Hello, good evening, and welcome to Thingamajig's Racing Channel. You just caught me out, didn't you? I forgot to put it on the camera. Hopefully you didn't see it. Hopefully you didn't see too much. Yes, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with the Gentleman's Road Racing Club and their fantastic championship, the Mini Miglia Challenge. We're at round 3, ladies and gentlemen, and that means we are at Catalunya. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, over to España for some fun and frolics in this, what is heating up to be one of the hottest contested championships we have on Thingamajig's Racing Channel at the moment. Fordy in the chat saying, morning, looking forward to this. I say Fordy, he's got last name of Ford, so I guessed. So let's get you up to where we are. We've done 2 rounds in these absolutely crazy little 1965 minis, but they are modified. The boys have been down the shop. They've been adding bits, taking bits away. It's been it's like an episode of Top Gear. It really was like good Top Gear in the day when there's ripping cars around. So with these minis now have got 129 brake horsepower. They are only 526 kilograms in weight. Their PP, and if you know, you know, is 534.22. All the diffs, gearboxes and suspensions are the same. All are on racing soft tyres, and they have a 5-minute qualifying just before the race to get the grid order. Right then, steady yourselves, people. I have a table for after 2 rounds. We're going to do tables after 2 rounds, okay? Every 2 rounds, I will update you with the table. It keeps that air of suspense, doesn't it? Upper Million at the moment is at the top of said table with 36 points. Norfolk and Talent is in second on 34 points. Fordy is third on 30 points. Big points for Fordy there. And then we've got a joint fourth with Man on the Sticks with 26 points, and Lord Nifty is also in fourth on 26 points. We've got Gaz in sixth on 21 points. We've got Chili D it says joint seventh. Yeah, he is joint seventh with the Orgasmic Cry on 19 points, just below them. In ninth is Kevslar on 18 points. Then we've got T-Nen in 10th on 17 points. We have, Top Taffy in 11th on 15 points. We've got Apricot Charlie in 12th on 9 points. We've got Mikey in 13th on 8 points. We've got Willie Win in 14th on 6 points. Then we have Pacemaker Boy in 15th on 5 points. And Fiberman is 16th on 3 points. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this championship is hot as hell. And we are now just about to view the grid after 5 minutes of qualifying. In the chat, we've got Duff saying, morning Thingy, looking forward to this. Yes, man, we're all hyped up for this one. This is going to be hot as your mama. Right then, on pole position then, ladies and gentlemen, after 5 minutes of gruesome qualifying, we have Lord Nifty. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, our Lord, our Saviour, the one that brings us the racing that we desire. It is Lord Nifty on pole with he's got intentions, ladies and gentlemen. That pole is not the beginning and it is not the end. It's an intention of what he aims to do. In second place, ladies and gentlemen, Norfolk and Talent on the ball as usual and nipping at the heels of the leader. Car 44, ladies and gentlemen, keep a close eye because Norfolk and Talent ain't playing, if you know what I mean. Wowzers, from the rear to the front, ladies and gentlemen, it's a story. It's an epic. It's going to be at the cinemas very soon. It's Orgasmic Cry, third on the grid. This is stunning stuff. This is stuff we dream of. Car 69 fighting for a lead spot here, ladies and gentlemen. Orgasmic Cry's championship starts here. In fourth place then, ladies and gents, is Max on the Sticks. Heavy money was dropped on Max. After the first round, Max on the Sticks came in and he absolutely lit up the time screens. But He has a tale of woe ever since, with tyre wear, offs, and some questionable decisions in life. It's Max on the sticks, ladies and gentlemen. He is in 4th place. 5th is Matteo. Matteo turning up in the cab. And we know he is, I love how he's got a rookie sticker. But Matteo, absolutely fast as fury. Ace Matteo, some may call him. Smoke him a kipper, ladies and gents, because he's going to be back for breakfast. Then in 6th place, we've got Kevlar. And the Green Meanies have done well in qualifying, it has to be said. We saw the Green Meanies a little further back in the pack, but so far, so good. Everyone's been out having a little practice, I think. People joined in round 1 and 2 and probably thought, oh, this will just be a little fun laugh. But I think by round 3, people are starting to take things a little more serious, ladies and gents. And that just means it's going to get juicy and good for us. 7th is our favourite jock. It's Gaz. Gaz, the man, sitting in 7th place, ladies and gentlemen. And again, remember, these minis chewed their tyres up crazily last round. So it's going to be interesting here. See if their tyre management is getting any better. 8th, it's Fordy's 3rd in the championship. But hey, let's not panic. This is Fordy's way. This is the way of Fordy. He sits quietly around. His tyre management, for starts, is almost second to none. And whilst others are falling flat with their tyre wear, Fordy just rises to the top, ladies and gents. And Fordy then, no fear there, don't question, 8th on the grid. That will probably be a podium by the end. Right then, in 9th, it's Chili D. Chili D, transformation is happening. And what a transformation it is. Also fantastic from Chili D. We had the persona of the pure white beast for the first 2 rounds, and now round 3 we're seeing the white crack, and the House of the Mouse is hiding behind. In 10th place, we've got T-Nern, ladies and gentlemen, T-Nern. And he produced some absolutely top-class racing last time out. And I expect nothing less than excellence from T-Nern as he cuts his way through this field. In 11th, ladies and gentlemen, it is Apricot Charlie, looking divine in the Wandango Mini. Fantastic stuff. And Apricot Charlie, I would say so far this season, has not had the best of luck. Has put the effort in. But, she is a cruel lady, as they say, look, and it has not all gone his way. So let's hope some luck comes the other way and he gets some positions from it. But Apricot Charlie then, ladies and gents, sitting in 11th. 12th, here is an improvement in position and colour. It's Mikey. He's got Lord Nifty sticker in the rear area as well. I like it. Let me just double check. That is Mikey. And so Mikey has been down the shop, given it a paint, a lick of paint, and he's hit the grid running up in 12th. At the moment, it might be his highest qualifying position, ladies and gents, in this series. I would have to check with my statistician, but off the cuff, that's what I'm saying. Now, look at this baby up here. Who is this little fella? It's Greavesy. We didn't see him round 1 and 2, but Greavesy has entered the chat. I think up 1 million may not be taking part. So, Greavesy, a space has opened, and Greavesy is more than happy to set himself in and get on with some fantastic mini racing. So, Greavesy in 13th. Welcome to the Miglia Challenge. 14th then, ladies and gentlemen, is Fiberman, and he's looking absolutely delicious in the Scooby Mini. What was it? Mubaru. Minbaru? We'll come up with something. But there we go. Fiberman in 14th, ladies and gents, looking divine. And now we have Pacemaker Boy in 15th. And I'm telling you, sometimes here at the back, you get to see everything. It's the best position to be in. You don't want to be up there. You don't know what's happening behind. This is the best view. So Pacemaker Boy there in a great seat. And then it's G-Man for real fun in a Coca-Cola looking Mini. And I am here for it. That is banging. Absolutely banging. So that is your field, ladies and gents. Don't they look great? These cars go like schnizzle off a shovel, and we, ladies and gentlemen, are in for a rate treat. So brace yourselves. Get in the five-piece harness, or whatever you got. Get in the sex swing and get comfortable, because we are just about to go racing. And Lord Nifty then pulling away like a badass and keeping hold of that first place as Norfolk and Talent slips in behind, and Orgasmic Cry in the heady heights of third place maintains off of the grid. In fact, Orgasmic Cry always eager to go for a spot. And having a look at the Norfolk at the moment, but Norfolk and Talent has got this under wraps. Max on the sticks then, calculating. Can the tyres take the distance? Kevlar in 5th place, looking sweet and tidy. Then we've got 40 looking eager to get himself moving. Get himself implemented in. No, he's lost a position to the Gaz. Even I didn't see that. The Gaz sneaking one through, but the Gaz has been a naughty boy, and he's going to have to serve a half-a-second penalty. And again, playing very loose with those the white lines, the ends of the tracks. 40 in 7th, then slipping down to Gaz, but it's only temporary because he can get himself back ahead after the penalty is served. Chili D in 8th, Nen in 9th, and Matteo slipping down. Matteo with a huge penalty. Matteo doesn't know his boundaries, and again it looks like Chili D having a bit of a distance off the track as the Nairn goes up and inside. And my good golly and gosh, we've got also racing up here somewhere with a bit of a people are always ghosting. They're taking their penalty, sorry. So Lord Nifty at the moment holds all at the front with Norfolk and Talent in second, and Kevlar takes up to third, but Max on the sticks goes for a move off the inside. Max on the sticks pulls off a move on Orgasmic Cry, and they both pull off a move on the Kevlar. And my word, ladies and gentlemen, that was brave from our pilot. So that is a right tussle with Orgasmic Cry, and Gaz now getting involved. He's had the penalty, he's taken the penalty, and he's still ahead of 40, and he's now moved ahead of Kevlar. Kevlar having a bit of a shocker on the second lap. Then we got 40 in view, and there was some movement here. Matteo trying to make his way back up the field, and Nan there looking at the Chili D. Fiberman, side-by-side action with Greavesy on the Mikey. And poor Mikey also been a very naughty boy. And Greavesy then moves up a position into 12th place and is on the attack. Mikey then carrying a heavy penalty with Pacemaker Boy keeping Apricot Charlie at bay, and Apricot Charlie also being a naughty boy, but he's got a good pull through that corner on to Pacemaker Boy, and he's looking to get his move done as G-Man swings the Mini around, and he's getting used to it, ladies and gentlemen, used to it. So Apricot Charlie is going to pay a penalty here. So Pacemaker Boy should be safe, even though Apricot Charlie looking like he is going on for gold. But there goes the penalty pay, and G-Man might even get into the action there with Apricot Charlie. He's looking very close. He's going to go for a lunge on the outside, and Apricot Charlie can do nothing to protect the position. Nifty, Lord Nifty at the top with Norfolk and Talent closing in a 1:21.9 from Norfolk and Talent. So Norfolk and Talent really is starting to put the fear of the Lord into the Lord, ladies and gents. Max on the sticks is up to third with Orgasmic Cry in fourth and Gaz in fifth. Kevlar down into sixth. I did say Kevlar, but it was meant to be Kevlar. And 40 in 7th, looking very, very racy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's got a shiny helmet. Oh, 40, your helmet is so shiny. Do you polish it often, sir? So there we go. We're on board with 7th place, 40 as we speak. Trying to fight it down. Lord Nifty still leads from Norfolk and Talent. Max on the sticks, getting himself up to a podium from, well, it's only one position. He started 4th. Excuse me. Nifty in the chat saying, afternoon thingy, afternoon gents. Well, hello there, Nifty. Ooh, 40, having a half a think about it. Ooh, but it doesn't matter because I think Kevlar hit the curb hard. Ooh, but Kevlar still survives as 40 tries to go on the attack. Kevlar hitting that curb into the mid-corner. The Mini seemed to bounce in front of us, and 40 felt he had a chance. But Kevlar, he got it all together, and now he is back on with the business of staying ahead of the 40. And Matteo is closing in on him at 22.9 from Matteo last time out. 40 at 23.4 and Kevlar 24.0. So yeah, they're going to have a visit from Ace pretty soon. Gaz closing in on Orgasmic Cry, and Max on the sticks pulling away. But the battle for the lead is getting tighter, ladies and gentlemen. Lord Nifty and Norfolk and Talent are really starting to get very close. Very close out there. The pressure is on for our boy Lord, and Max on the sticks slides that through the chicane. It was delicious, it was beautiful, and I was here for it. And again now Norfolk getting the toe. Norfolk going for the lead of the race, and Lord Nifty, all he can do is sit tight and hope to repay the compliment next time around. So now Norfolk and Talent takes over the lead with a lovely toe down the straight, and that gets him in the leader's seat, with Nifty now looking very intently at his rear derriere and waiting for some sort of mistake, possibly putting the pressure on the Norfolk and Talent. And remember, half an eye on the tyres, although we're lap 5 and they're looking pretty good at the moment. Max on the sticks in 3rd place. He's hoping there's a big squabble up ahead of him and he can get into that lead. Gaz is in 4th. Gaz having an absolute stunner at the moment. We saw him with a penalty. He lost no positions and he's still making big gains, ladies and gentlemen. Big gains for Gaz. Then we've got Orgasmic Cry. He's going to be beside himself. Qualifying 3rd, he thought the podium was on the cards, but it still is. It still is. Anything could happen. Up here then, Norfolk and Talent. Now then. Can Nifty repay the Norfolk and Talent compliment from the lap before? And I think he's a little too far back. Now. Norfolk and Talent absolutely landing the fastest lap of the race. And Nifty, yeah, dropping a little too far back now to be able to get that move done. He's going to have to really dig deep now in through the lap, try and get every corner perfected. Perfection he is looking for, ladies and gentlemen, in this lap. A pure and honest qualifying lap of just unadulterated speed and method. That's what Nifty has got to find in this next lap or two to close up. And I tell thee what, ladies and gentlemen, he does look like he's closing up onto the Norfolk and Talent. You saw Norfolk looking up in the rear view mirrors there. He knows that something's about to happen. Max on the sticks goes into that corner so fast I was expecting to see him very wide, but he made it, ladies and gentlemen. But the Gaz is putting pressure on. 22.1 for the Gaz last time around. Max on the sticks 22.7. Now the Nifty, is he close enough? Coming through the final. No, it's still a chicane. He's still a chicane, but he's very close, sir. Oh, Norfolk hit that curb hard. It doesn't seem to have affected him. And again, it does look like we might be just a little too far back to try and reclaim our lead now. Nifty, though, don't count him out. Oh, I tell you, Norfolk and Talent has got that final corner down to a T. And all Nifty can do is close up to his rear derriere before the first corner, but nothing more, nothing less. Max on the sticks is under pressure. Orgasmic Cry's going for a lunge. I think he's had a second thought about it. I think he got in there and thought, no, but it hasn't affected anything. Max on the sticks, still third. Gaz is in fourth, and Orgasmic Cry, wild on his entry into the corner there. And yeah, I thought he was going to take a couple of contenders out. Matteo, ladies and gentlemen, from 10th, he's up to 6th now. He has been getting on with the business of getting on, although that last lap was not his finest piece of work. He is now in 6th place with Kevlar chasing him hard. Chili D is 8th place with Fordy down in 9th. OMG, he had a 1:30. He lost a hell of time the last lap around. So Fordy, not the way he wishes this one to go. Nan is giving him some serious stress at the moment in 10th place, chasing down the 40. Fiberman in 11th. Great race for Fiberman in 11th place, holding ground. Beautiful stuff. Greavesy there in 12th with Mikey in 13th, and he's being chased by G-Man. Pacemaker under a lot of pressure from Apricot Charlie. Apricot Charlie is starting to put some real intentions on Pacemaker Boy. Pacemaker Boy's going to have to fiddle around with that pacemaker, because that heartbeat is starting to get rather rapid, and Apricot Charlie is all up and about his busyness at the moment. Apricot Charlie looking to get the move done here and hand the wooden spoon over to the Pacemaker Boy. Nifty in the chat saying, love the sound of the minis, can't get enough of them. Trying to convince everyone that these are the only cars we use for the next 12 months. So far I've been poo-pooed though. I'm on board, I'll do it. So Apricot Charlie then, oh, he's having a look, but I think yeah, he might have got it. Yeah, there you go. And Apricot Charlie then up and into 15, chasing down G-Man, who's chasing down the Mikey. Right then, up at the front then, Norfolk and Talent still leading ahead of the Nifty. And I tell thee what, Max on the sticks definitely looks to be closing in. Lap 8 of 14, just over halfway, baby. And Max on the sticks, under pressure from the Gaz as well, finding some pace. As these minis are getting lighter on the fuel, these guys are finding them quite nice to drive. They're very nimble through the corners. And Gaz now, he's got to be, hasn't he? That's got to be a toe zone move. We are here. Those with foot fetishes are going to love this, because we're going to see toes all over the place. So the Gaz then up and into third on Max on the sticks. When Max on the sticks holding his line, he's going to go and late break this one to try and avoid the Gaz. And it's done. It's done, ladies and gentlemen. He licked that stamp. He sent it. And it's almost delivered already. Max on the sticks down in fourth place, fighting with that tailwind off of the Gaz. And Nifty again getting closer and closer to Norfolk and Talent. Norfolk and Talent. He's just holding him off. Just very slightly, the Gaz getting the move done, and Max on the sticks now. His attentions may have to turn to the orgasmic cry that is creeping up behind him, but Max on the sticks never gives in, never gives up, and he has got the bit between his teeth like a rabid dog, ladies and gents. But the Gaz, he will not be fluttered, he will not be flustered, he will not be flattered, and he certainly will not be overtaken. So Max on the sticks giving it his all at the moment, and now Nifty does look closer than he's ever been, coming through the final corners. This could be where the Nifty, Lord Nifty himself, can reclaim the lead of the race as they come down the straight. Norfolk and Talent, there's nothing he can do. He has done all he can do. All he can do is stand on that accelerator and hope for the best, as Nifty then swings out from the toe and stares down the barrel of a late break into the first corner, and Norfolk and Talent says, "Down, boy, down. You've got a good lap." Orgasmic Cry, the fastest man on the track though, and Nifty getting it done. He rolled his sleeves up, ladies and gentlemen. He grafted, and this is what you get. But Norfolk and Talent sticking to his rear derriere, because he knows it's all about who's going to be in that toe in that final. Well, it looks like the toe doesn't get you across past. Oh, Norfolk and Talent around the outside, cheeky, and he did it, ladies and gentlemen. Wowzers! Or Nifty thought, I don't want to give you the position down that last that straight. But Norfolk and Talent around the outside there, late and break, and through. Beautiful stuff, beautiful racing. Nifty then back on it. He's going to try and get the move done again down the toe zone. Gaz has picked up a penalty, or Gasmic Cry is ahead of the Max on the sticks, who also has picked up a penalty. Matteo, he's having a lonely race in 8th, but it's all right because he's having fun in the Mini Miglia. He is slinging this baby around and just enjoying life at the sideways glance. Kevlar then is in 7th. His day isn't done because Chili D is giving him a lot to think about. Nan is in 9th place, and Chili D, is he close enough for a tow? Does not look like it. Norfolk and Talent still leads, ladies and gentlemen, ahead of Lord Nifty, and the Gaz is in 3rd with Kevlar in 7th, hunting down no, he's trying to stay away from Chili D. Matteo's further up the road, sorry. So Chili D is hunting down the Kevlar and goes for it, my good golly gosh, and then goes off the other side. But wow, it looked good in the beginning, not so great in the second part of the corner, but wowzers. So Kevlar, grin on his face, says, all day mate, all day. You want to send it that far back, then be my guest. I think Chili D just probably, like I do many a time, forget whereabouts I am on the track and then miss my braking marker and think, oh no, wrong corner. T-Nan then, he likes that. He'll be closing in on those guys. 24-0 from him last time around. 40, 24-4, and Fiberman there in 11th. Bit spread at the back of the field. Mikey then, he's keeping it clean as a whistle, ladies and gentlemen, ahead of the Greavesy, who is still dealing with G-Man for real fun. G-Man looks like he's going to send it this time though. G-Man off the inside, laid on the brakes, onto the apex, and that, ladies and gents, is how it is done. But Greavesy's got a good drive out the corner. Greavesy coming up again against the G-Man, and G-Man, he's been done. Greavesy, lovely stuff from the Greavesy. We're on lap 11 of 14. Man alive, we could do this for hours, couldn't we? They're only 20-minute rounds, ladies and gents. And at the moment, Greavesy, after pulling off a great move from the G-Man, is finding that the middle part of his overalls are rather uncomfortable. Norfolk and Talent, let's go this way. Yeah, Norfolk and Talent still leads from the Nift. And Nifty, Lord Nifty, giving it his all, ladies and gentlemen. Gaz is in 3rd, but he's been a naughty boy. He's picked himself up a small penalty, and Max on the sticks is nipping at his heels for that final podium position. Gaz getting a little wild in the corners there, really starting to push that Mini to the extreme, and Max on the sticks is putting a lot of pressure on the Gaz. He's got that penalty as well hanging over his head, and this is going to be an absolute blinder down the start straight. Max on the sticks, then he's through. Where did the Gaz go? The Gaz went a little wide in the final corner, and Max on the oh, Gaz is going to try and counteract his penalty with a toe. Very clever. It didn't work though, because Orgasmic Cry got past. But that's clever. That's thinking. That's pro sim racing thinking, ladies and gentlemen. Did you notice? He knew he had a half a second penalty, and he let Max on the sticks through in the final corner to try and use the toe to counteract his penalty. But Orgasmic Cry got through anyway, but great thinking. Matteo with a penalty, ladies and gentlemen, ahead of the Kevlar, who is having a little bit of a lonely race. So lonely. Chili D is 1.5 seconds. My good golly, did he sleep with the steward's wife? What happened? That's a big penalty there. He slapped a steward, I think. Nan is easily going to get that, I think. 1.5 seconds. Michael Ford, I am watching it on 75-inch TV with the soundbar, and it is awesome. Oh my god, it's just too much thingy though. That's the problem. The engines look good. The cars, I mean, the cars look good. The engines sound good, but you've got this loon chatting all over the top of it. So, Chili D waiting to take a huge penalty, and Nan is going to be there for it. 40 might be a little too far back to pick up a position from the Chili D, but Fiberman in 11th there, chasing down 40 a 24.5 his last time around. I tell the what, he's not that far behind. 40 might be on the rear derriere of Chili D as they hit the first corner. It's going to be a tight one. And that's what she said. So here we go, Chili D having to pay this hefty penalty, and that should put the Nan ahead and the 40 in a beautiful position. So there we go, Nan gets himself ahead. Now Chili D back up to speed, comes back onto the racing line, and 40 hurtling down that straight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Chili D's life has just got a little bit more complicated as 40 appears in his rear derriere. Come on, 40. We're on board with the 40 at the moment. Sat in 10th is the final lap, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe it? I'm going to have to go to the leaders, I'm afraid, to see where they are. I'm sorry, they're going to be the first ones to cross the line, you know. So Norfolk and Talent and Nifty then through these final corners. Nifty has got a last Dutch saloon. Has he got something there? Norfolk and Talent, all he can do is try and get the corner right and keep the Nifty behind as they head towards the line. And Nifty is in the tow. He's pulling out of the tow, but it's Norfolk and Talent takes the win again of Lord Nifty. Max on the sticks. He's trying to stay away from the Orgasmic Cry, and he's got himself podium. Orgasmic Cry in 4th. Gaz comes home in 5th. Matteo Ace Rimmer comes home in 6th, with the Kevlar in 7th, ladies and gents. And a great tough race for Kevlar there, coming home in a great 7th place. Great points, great indeed. The Nan, Chili D and 40 all together. Oh, and Chili D's picked up another penalty, so 40 is going to claim the position, you would assume. Yes, he does. So the Nan 8th, 40 in 9th, and Chili D unfortunately with that penalty in 10th. Fiberman gets himself 11th. Great drive from Fiberman, and Mikey as well in 12th. Couldn't ask for more, but he's got a big penalty, but he's some way ahead of G-Man. G-Man stays ahead of Greavesy and Apricot Charlie to claim a 13th spot. And here comes Apricot Charlie in 14th, ladies and gents, ahead of Greavesy in 15th, and Pacemaker Boy gets it on home to 16th. And I tell you what, I mean, it's a bit of a spread field, but it wasn't that spread, you know. Wowzers on toast, ladies and gents. That was an epic of epics. Write it down. Get a pen. So Norfolk and Talent again showing us what talent he has. He is an absolutely seasoned pro sim racer, ladies and gentlemen. Norfolk and Talent getting the win there and putting that championship upside down and on his head. Nifty as well, big points, but I guess he feels he's lost a win rather than gained a second after being the pole boy. So Lord Nifty in second place. Max on the sticks. Dude had to get down and dirty and get some real racing on, and it was beautiful to see. So Max on the sticks, home in 3rd, and the tyres not so bad here. It must have just been a weird anomaly at the track. Orgasmic Cry, I salute thy sir. Great drive, great finish, and some great battleage as well. Orgasmic Cry coming home in 4th place. What an absolute banging drive. I tell thee what, treat yourself to a sticker for your car. Just a little one or something, a smiley face. Gaz in 5th. Gaz absolutely banging racing from the Gazinator, giving us a lot to talk about. Matteo down in 6th. Dropped to 10th though, so it was a slow build, ladies and gents. A slow build from the ace. Kevlar in 7th. A steady drive, ladies and gents. Nice and consistent lap times. Got into some battles, but overall came out tops. Nan in 8th, battling with 40, and Chili D for the last few laps has come out on 8th place with 40, just nipping out Chili D, as Chili D picking up a penalty in that final lap. Fiberman in 11th in the Mubaru, and Mikey in 12th. And the new paint job's obviously doing its stuff. It's doing its work, because he is moving on up. Like M People said, moving on up, moving on up, nothing's gonna stop me. So Mikey, brilliant job. Brilliant job. G-Man for real fun. 16th started, finished 13th. 3 overtakes, and there's plenty more overtakes than that. It's just the ones that stuck. And G-Man in the Mini, coming up to scratch, remember, it's his first round. These guys have had 2 rounds in these Minis. They are up to speed with them. They know their cars. So G-Man just learning his car and getting into the action. Apricot Charlie, again, no luck going his way. Had the pace, but the penalties hit him, and you know, it's coming though, ladies and gents, it's coming. Greavesy in 15th, another one just getting up to speed on his car. I mean, look, you can see he's only done 89 miles in that, where you look at, let's not look at Pacemaker, boys. But yeah, the nifty Norfolk Talent's got 30,923 miles on his Mini. I hope he's had an engine change, or at least an oil change. 38,000 for Nifty. Max on the sticks, 37,000. Jeez, we haven't done that much racing. How much testing did you boys do? Orgasmic Cry on 288. That is some extensive testing, ladies and gents, these guys have done for this championship. And you can tell it's been worth it. So, yeah, that's Greavesy just getting up to speed. He's only done 90 miles in his car. So give him a chance. And Pacemaker Boy there in 16th. Looks like he was part of the testing also. 37,500. Man alive, that's a lot of miles. Wow, let's get up together with the chat, because there's been a lot of chat. Nifty saying, I'm hoping there's an extra 57 thousandths of a second to be found at the end. Is that how close it was? Oh, bless you, Nifty. Great race, gentlemen. Loved being a part of it. The Minis never fail to deliver. 40 saying, love the Mini like the track, but the track didn't like me. That's sometimes how it goes, isn't it? Sometimes you bite the bar and the bar bites you. Nifty then, it was 40 with the sandpaper at Suzuka, I think. He was at it again at Tsukuba. Ooh, next round, ladies and gentlemen, there might be another tyre issue. And the Duff Man saying, great racing, great comms as always. Oh, bless you, man. I don't think it's that good. The racing's great. I don't agree with the comms thing. It's just, it's inane babble. It really is. And Nifty saying, moving on up in the club style, like it. Oh, yeah. I used to love that. That was my favourite part of Shooting Stars. Guess the song. Thank you, Thingy. A great show. Bless you all. Thank you all for checking in, watching, and being a part of it. Everyone who races, everyone who organises the racing, everyone who jumps in the chat and keeps me company during these streams, and anyone who watches. Cheers to you all. I appreciate you. And the next one, like we have seen, should be dropping today, ladies and gents. So just keep an eye. There is a way that you can be notified, but I don't like to tell people what to do. So you come to your own choices in life and make sure you make the right choices. Drugs are bad. Tiru, peace and love.